Hello friends, thanks for coming back. I got a special raid for you. This one's special because it's underwater. Welcome to the old raid series where we go to old raids, we complete them, show you how to run them. This is Serpentshrine Caverns. We're going to be going down here. If you have something that makes you swim faster, by all means. I use my underlight angler. It doesn't work though, I guess. That's annoying. Well, that's okay. If you're interested in the series, you can always like the channel. I'll be posting these every day. And we went from Karazhan to Serpentshrine Caverns. That's only because our girls later and our Megatherodon, they're coming up. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. This is Serpentshrine Caverns. There are three other dungeons that are also in this area if you're interested in doing them. We'll get to those when we get to our dungeon series, but for right now we're just doing this raid. You're going to run into this waterfall real quick. It will dissipate when you run into the instance. Serpentshrine Caverns is a really cool, alright, let's go. It's a really cool dungeon. I love doing it. It's a fun time. You gotta watch out. Sometimes you get stuck on this wall. It is a great time. I love doing it. Gotta make sure it doesn't take us all the way up. I like doing it. It is very large, though. I will say that for a lot of like older dungeons, you're gonna find this. They're I guess a lot of raids are pretty spread out. That's fine though. There's a couple of reputations assigned for this. This one is I think Scenarian an expedition. But we're gonna be hoping for is a lot of tier piece. It's a lot of tier piece to get from here. And a bow. I use this add-on all the things. I've been using it for all of these runs, and I will continue to use it for all the runs until I die. Like in real life, not in the game. If I die in the game, it doesn't matter. We kill these guys because I like to. There are zone drops, so if you're interested in getting some like nether vortexes for crafting, feel free to clear as much or as little trash as you're interested in. Hydrus the Unstable is a cool boss. It required both of your tanks to have frost and nature resistance gear. One had to be frost resistance, the other had to be nature resistance. It was a fun time. It was a good, it was a well-designed encounter. I think it was cool. Next, there's this one in the middle called the Lurker Below. This is a fishing boss. You don't have to do it. I need boots from it, apparently. All you have to do, you gotta jump down here. You get attacked by some frenzies. You jump over here, and then all that you gotta do is fish in this strange pool. This was a cool encounter because you had like this round platform to be on. There were those like extended platforms that you jump to. Fun time. Gotta make sure to click the bobber at the right time, or else it doesn't work. It normally takes, you know, 2, 4, you know, it takes a couple of casts, but it's not, you're not going to be sitting here for hours trying to farm it. It'd be really embarrassing if I end up sitting here for hours trying to farm this guy, fish this guy up, because he's not coming, but he does show up. This is probably the longest it's ever taken, which is great that it's taking this long for this video. I shouldn't complain. These are pretty easy bosses. And they're essentially giving me free loot. If this is bugged because I messed up the second cast, I'm not gonna be thrilled. Oh, there it is. He jumps out. That's a pretty cool intro.
Blast.
This was a fun encounter because whoever was fishing it up, it couldn't be the main tank if you were fishing it out because uh, back in the day, your fishing pole took up your main hand slot. So if you forgot, you could spend that entire fight hitting him with a fishing pole and doing ineffective damage, but it was a possibility. Oh, I pulled this guy. If you're interested in an optimal class to do old dungeons with, I would personally suggest Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter is, I think, the perfect balance. Well, it's a very fast class, but it also has good AoE, which is important. Like, Rogue has decent AoE, I'll say. You know, like their Fan of Knives is pretty good at clearing out stuff, but you know, you can just fire aura. Run on through. So these three are optional bosses. You don't have to kill. Technically, these four are optional bosses. You don't have to kill any of them to get to Lady Vash. You can literally, if she's the only thing that you need, just run straight to her. However, if you're interested in getting all the transmog, these three are like off this like beaten path. You will come back and we'll go back to the main place. Uh, Leotheris the Blind.
Blast.
Over here, gotta kill those dudes to release him. Once he's released, he's killable. Any BOEs that you get, even the green ones, just triple check them. Make sure that you have them learned. I hate to, you know, not learn a BOE or something. I'm pretty sure it auto learns it for you when you sell it, but I'm always skeptical that that doesn't always work. But that's just me. Next up is Fathom Lord. Fathom Lord is, I don't know. Fathom Lord is the weirdest. I feel like they like put him in a weird spot. Like he's not. You'll see. So you have like this big boss room, and then he's over here. That's weird. That's a weird place for a boss to be. You're a boss. Go hang out in the middle of the room like every other boss in existence. Ugh, whatever. I guess even Leothres wasn't like in a spot. Anything cool. See, look at Mogrim. Mogrim Tidewalker is hanging out in the middle. He drops a pet.
Blast.
Great that we got the shoulders that we needed, the timeless trackers. I feel like it can get a lot of rings. Also good about being an engineer is having the ability to sell all this crap. Just pulling up a Jeeves, getting rid of all that nonsense in your bags. It's really nice. Oh, another nether. That's fun. Tailoring, leatherworking, leatherworking, leatherworking. Put it in our warbound bank. The good news is that you used to have to click consoles in order to unlock this, and I would forget, and I'd have to run all the way back. But now you just click this console at the end, and you start running across. This is such a cool, like, when it first happened, when you first see it happen, the coolest thing. Very fun seeing it still nowadays and being able to run out onto an unformed platform. I think that's pretty funny. I do still enjoy that. Lady Vash is up here. This is this is a boss room. Lady Vash is up at the top of these stairs. If you're max level, you shouldn't have any problem one-shotting her. And getting all of her stuff. As you can see, I ran out of bag space. Pull up a Jeeves. Make sure we get all this nonsense out of there. Oh. Hold on to our tier pieces, you know. Weird that Marks of the Illidari don't go in your region bank. Don't worry, I got some cracking heart breastplates. Don't you worry. And that's it. That's Serpentshrine Caverns. Thanks for coming. Thanks for showing up. We got some more Burning Crusade action coming out. We still have Grohl's Lair and Megatherodons. That's two that I'm gonna squeeze into one because they're both really small. We got Black Temple. We got the Eye, and we got Mount Hyjal. Battle for Mount Hyjal, and then that's it. And we are on to Wrath of the Lich King. But that's in the future. I will catch you in the future. Have a great day. Peace.